to the video. And in this video, we will be covering 3 simple things that aren't really necessary in Minecraft and probably don't bother most people very much, but bother me a lot. So I decided to do something about it, even though very few people are probably bothered by this. Also, I made this little guy using armor stands and a copper golem statue. He is adorable. I wish I could bring him to life. That would be awesome. Copper sentinels or something, that would be cool. But first is Endermen now take damage when they're in a cauldron. This command is just teleporting them into the cauldron because... Where did he go? Well, he vanished. He probably teleported into the nether portal. But what this does is it just teleports them into the cauldron so that they take damage. This command is irrelevant. You don't need it. So you just walk through. But the command for that is rather short. It's just detecting if the block beneath them is a water cauldron, and make sure that the coordinates you put here, those are the coordinates for the water cauldron here. Though on your world it'll probably be something different. Almost certainly, unless you have a really weird world. The next one is something to do with water buckets. And this one I think will benefit and annoy some people. So have you ever noticed that if you throw a water bucket into lava, then it just burns the bucket? Like, it's full of water, but the lava just consumes the water. I feel like the lava should be affected by the water, but it's not. So I made this command, and now when you throw it in, you have to replace cobblestone. It was originally obsidian, but I decided obsidian wasn't as good, and that made getting obsidian too easy. So I didn't do that. Yeah. The third has to do with anvils, and you do need this scoreboard. Here, just run that in chat or in an impulse command block. What this does is that if an anvil falls from really high, it will break blocks. And if I fill that back in, if it falls from like here, that wasn't high enough, sorry. Falls from here, it'll break 3 blocks. But if I go really high, all the way to the top of the obsidian pillar, then it will break like 4. The higher you go, the stronger it gets. And so generally, it will just break more blocks. It doesn't go infinite. It does have some perks on that. But this is a water bucket command. I don't think I showed you that. I probably should have, but I didn't. So we have that. This is the first command. This is always active. All of them are always active. But this one is on a 2-tick delay. This just detects if the block beneath them is air or isn't air or bedrock, and then it'll fill the block beneath them with air. This is so that they can't break bedrock, because that would be not good. There's bedrock down here somewhere. There's not bedrock. I forgot I was in a really tall world. So now I'm just floating up here. Welcome to the podcast. In this podcast, we talk about how interesting this stone is. Very interesting. Ooh, dirt. The podcast is over. Come listen next time. No, I'm not losing my sanity. So up here is the anvil command. This is the second command. Just make sure it doesn't break bedrock. I did want to show you the bedrock, but this world is giant and it doesn't even have a bedrock layer. I forgot I changed that in settings. Yeah, that's basically it for this video. Again, very short video this time, but you have a video, so no complaining, deal with it.